The Médoc is a timeless land of passion and vines. 50 million years ago, the Aquitaine Basin was one vast sea. As the waters retreated, they left the Médoc rich in sediment. Sand, gravel, clay and stones are the riches of this land. Situated on the 45th parallel between the Atlantic Ocean and the Gironde estuary, the Médoc enjoys a moderate climate with variations in the weather that are a key factor in creating great wine and great vintages. They are born of passion and patience. Each day in their vineyards, men and women make the most of nature's blessings. Patiently, they listen to their land and know how to bring out its best. Pruning is the first stage in the vine's life cycle, beginning in November. The quality of pruning will aid in controlling yields. The first leaves appear in the spring. The earth around the vine is turned to help with aeration. Grape bunches take form as clusters of small flowers with a subtle aroma. Then the vine's branches are raised to ensure good air circulation and exposure to the sun. Young shoots on the trunks are cut away to better direct the vine's sap where it is needed. Undesirable growth is removed around the vine's base. Green harvesting complements the winter pruning by removing secondary buds and excess bunches of young grapes. In mid-August, the green fruit gradually turns red. This change in colour is called veraison. Then in September, it's time for the harvest, that crucial step where an entire year's efforts are rewarded. The harvesters pick the bunches by hand to fill their baskets, which are then emptied into larger back baskets. Then the harvest arrives at the vat room. The grapes are removed from their stems. A light crushing of the berries releases their juice. Then both juice and crushed grapes go into the vats. The yeast transforms sugar into alcohol. This is fermentation. During fermentation, the juice is regularly drawn from the bottom of the vat and pumped back to the top. There, it is sprayed over the cap of grape skins to extract colour and tannins. The wine next undergoes a second fermentation in the vat or in barrel, which is called the malolactic fermentation. This makes the wine softer by transforming malic acid, which is naturally found in grapes, into lactic acid. Then comes the assemblage, a moment that is both vital and magic. In the Médoc, the cellar master creates a work of art with grape varieties for his palate. Cabernet Sauvignon, the Médoc's main grape variety, contributes finesse and complexity. Merlot brings out a wine's fruitiness with its fresh and round character. Cabernet Franc, fine and elegant, gives a wine a striking colour and rich bouquet. Petit Verdot brings the assemblage alive and adds a touch of acidity. Small amounts of Malbec and Carmenère provide fine, complementary notes. A series of tastings are made by the cellar master and the chateau owner to decide the proportions of each grape variety and each batch of wine to be used. Now aging begins, which can last from 16 to 18 months. The wine is held in oak barrels, which allow for gentle contact with air to round out the tannins and produce a pleasing marriage with the wood. During aging, small particles suspended in the wine will be deposited in the bottom of the barrel. Rackings are made to remove this from the wine. After the final racking, the cellar master will render the wine completely limpid by fining. In the Médoc, egg whites are the preferred means to achieve this. The long process ends when the wine is bottled. Sheltered from light and excessive temperatures, the wine ages. The colour develops brick tints, aromas develop a sublime bouquet, while acidity and tannins impart a patina of balance and complexity. The Médoc's 8 appellations show unique, sublime personalities that can satisfy the tastes of every wine drinker. Over time, these appellations' names, each one a promise of exceptional wine, have travelled the world, enlarging and enhancing the Médoc's reputation. Médoc with its infinite flavours, the delicious mystery of the Haut-Médoc, Margot's voluptuous style, Moulis's intense generosity. Listrac offers a taste of the eternal. Saint-Julien produces exceptional elixirs. Excellence and harmony are found in Pauillac, and finally there is the sweet and secret alchemy of Saint-Estèphe. Grand Cru Classé of 1855, Cru Bourgeois, Cru Artisan, cooperative cellars and all the rest. This wide range offers wine drinkers an exceptional diversity that is only found in the Médoc. There is the Médoc, which is known for its wine, and then there is another Médoc. This long peninsula, stretching over 80 kilometers, offers superb white sand beaches that are ideal for getting away from it all. Beautiful freshwater lakes bathed in light and picturesque small ports all along the estuary. To the west of the Médoc vineyards is a magnificent forest whose fragrant calm offers the ideal setting for long, refreshing walks. The Médoc offers a rich choice of visits at chateaux and historic sites which showcase the region's architectural beauty. The wines of the Médoc become ever more satisfying with long years of aging, but many of the region's wines reveal a rich aromatic palate in their youth. When the wines are young, take special note of their colour. Médocs offer varied shades of red with glimmers of violet, which evolve into a deep brick colour in their maturity. And then there are the aromas of flowers, fruit and forest floor, or spices which fascinate the senses and join harmoniously to envelop the senses. In the mouth, the wines of the Médoc make a substantial impression, with the richness of their tannins, the harmony of their aromas, the balance of their structures. After the first sip, their flavours rest long on the palate. Médoc wines go marvellously well with numerous foods, displaying their full power with white and red meat dishes, game, fish in red wine sauce and firm-bodied cheeses. But these choices are not exclusive. Let your imagination and personal tastes lead you towards your own discoveries. There's a Médoc wine for each of life's moments.